Kevin Owens on when he believes the neck injury took place and missing WWE WrestleMania 41. Kevin Owens goes in depth regarding his neck injury and missing WWE WrestleMania 41. WWE Superstar Kevin Owens was a recent guest on My Mom's Basement. When asked about when he believes his neck injury took place, Owens was able to put a close timetable on it due to getting checked via a full-body MRI back in December. "I know for a fact there was a specific moment because in December, I did a full-body MRI just on my own for curiosity, just like to make sure and see if there is anything I need to be aware of," Kevin Owens said. "It's a thing where you can see if you have issues with your bone structure or organs or anything like that. At the time, the report came back that my knees were shit, but I've been well aware of that for a long time. There is no concern there. There was something about my spine and mild to moderate stenosis, which, for what we do, and I showed it to WWE doctors and they're like, for what you guys do, everyone has a level of stenosis. Everyone on earth has a level of stenosis. Your spine and neck, everything looks good. For what you've been doing, you're fine. Great." And I felt great. In January, I had a match. In the match, two things happened that really jarred my neck. That's when the issues started. I knew there was something. We ended up doing an MRI this week and found out it's serious. I think that match in January is what did it because I had an MRI a month before that and everything looked fine. It should be noted that Owens wrestled two incredibly dangerous matches in 2025, between his latter match with Cody Rhodes at the Royal Rumble and followed it up with an unsanctioned match with Sami Zayn the following month at Elimination Chamber. Despite appearing on TV multiple times, Owens hasn't wrestled since that match, missing WWE WrestleMania 41. When asked about having to miss his match with Randy Orton at WrestleMania 41, Owens expressed his shock over how bad his neck was that he wouldn't be able to do the match. Missing WWE WrestleMania 41. When asked about having to miss his match with Randy Orton at WrestleMania 41, Owens expressed his shock over how bad his neck was that he wouldn't be able to do the match. "When the WWE doctor called me to tell me about it, I was so shocked because I knew there was something wrong, but I didn't expect it to be so wrong that I couldn't do WrestleMania. I thought we'll take care of it after WrestleMania," Kevin Owens admitted. "When he told me I couldn't do it, I was so shocked that I stopped listening to him almost. He was explaining to me everything that is happening, what we're going to do, and honestly, right now, I can't even sit here and tell you I know what the next step is, but I almost don't know what the exact injury is. I know something is wrong with my neck and it is affecting my mobility. I was so zoned out. I don't know if it's similar or not to other people. I know the solution is very similar to what a lot of other people have done. It sucks. Not getting to wrestle Randy Orton at WrestleMania really sucks. That's the part that bugs me the most. I know I'll come back. At the very least, I hope I come back. I never take anything for granted in what we do. Who knows, but pretty likely to come back. Maybe we can do it eventually, but this year was going to be me versus Randy Orton at WrestleMania, which is huge to me. I take comfort in knowing that I did it last year. I was in the ring with him at WrestleMania last year. This year we wouldn't have had the other annoying guy in it. That would have been nice, but it's okay. Is there a timetable for a return?" When asked if he had a timetable on a potential return, Owens admitted that he didn't know. "I don't know. I haven't talked to the surgeon or anything like that yet," Kevin Owens said. "I'm going to do all that on Monday. I know that most of the people who have gone through similar things were out 6 months to 8 months to a year. I would assume it's in that range, but I don't really know. It's all really new right now." What do you make of Kevin Owens' comments? Are you disappointed he'll miss competing at WrestleMania 41 this year against Randy Orton? Let us know your thoughts by sounding off in the comments section below. Kevin Owens on when he believes the neck injury took place and missing WWE WrestleMania 41. Kevin Owens goes in depth regarding his neck injury and missing WWE WrestleMania 41. WWE Superstar Kevin Owens was a recent guest on My Mom's Basement. When asked about when he believes his neck injury took place, Owens was able to put a close timetable on it due to getting checked via a full-body MRI back in December. "I know for a fact there was a specific moment because in December, I did a full-body MRI just on my own for curiosity, just like to make sure and see if there is anything I need to be aware of," Kevin Owens said. Quote,
Kevin Owens' heinous act to cost Randy Orton his match versus Carmelo Hayes on WWE SmackDown. Chances explored. WWE Superstar Randy Orton returned at the 2025 Elimination Chamber to get back at his former ally Kevin Owens. The Viper stopped the prizefighter from further destroying Sami Zayn after the unsanctioned match between the Canadians. While Cole eventually managed to escape Orton's wrath thanks to the security officials, he could pull off a heinous trick against the Apex Predator on this week's edition of SmackDown. Kevin Owens turned heel during the closing stages of the 2024 Bad Blood after Cody Rhodes teamed up with Roman Reigns. A Rogue Co then feuded with Randy, eventually injuring the 14-time world champion after delivering a piledriver to Randy during a brawl on SmackDown last November. Now, Randy Orton is back to collect his dues from Owens. The Viper is scheduled to face Carmelo Hayes on this week's edition of SmackDown. Although Orton may not fall for Melo's sneaky pinfall roll-up this time around, there is a chance that Cole may cause a distraction, which may allow him to steal another win. Hayes previously defeated Randy in a triple threat Money in the Bank qualifying match last year that also involved Tama Tonga. Notably, the prizefighter had reached the doorsteps of Sami Zayn ahead of their unsanctioned match in Toronto. He posted a video of himself from outside Sami's house on X. The former Universal Champion issued threats in the video and blamed his frenemy for the consequences that awaited the Raw superstar. Now, Cole could perform the heinous act once again and pull up outside Orton's house this time. This would be the perfect setup for an opportunist like Hayes to land a vicious blow and pin the Apex Predator. While this is a significant possibility, all of this is speculation so far. Randy Orton to injure Kevin Owens during their potential match at WrestleMania 41. Kevin Owens has been a loose cannon ever since he turned heel. The prizefighter has used the package piledriver on multiple superstars and also tried to execute the banned move on Shawn Michaels during the contract signing segment ahead of his ladder match against Cody Rhodes at the Royal Rumble. Moreover, he also stole the Winged Eagle title last December. Randy Orton has already hinted that he is ready to bring back his Legend Killer mode and completely destroy Cole. He almost landed a punt kick on the former United States champion in Toronto but was stopped by the security officials seconds before his boot made contact with Owens' skull. If the two men get a spot at WrestleMania 41, this foreshadowing could see the light of day in Las Vegas. The company could use this setup to give the Viper a big win and send Cole on a kayfabe injury hiatus. However, this is also speculative at this point. It will be interesting to see what lies ahead for the former friends on the road to the show of shows. Randy Orton will return to the ring for his first match since October on the Friday, March 14 WWE SmackDown. Orton kicked off this week's episode with a promo addressing John Cena's heel turn and Orton's surprise run-in at last Saturday's Elimination Chamber PLE following the Kevin Owens vs. Sami Zayn match. Later in Friday's show, after a run-in with Carmelo Hayes in a backstage segment, Orton vs. Hayes was made official for next Friday's SmackDown. Charlotte Flair will also